Are you ready for the show? Hello, Eurovision fam! It's been so long, it's a whole new year. It's a whole new year. And yet we're still here talking about Eurovision. You know, year after year goes by, and I'm still here. I'm still here. Okay. Um, hey everyone. How are you all feeling? I'm feeling good. And I actually feel like, unlike some people, I think we're off to a good Eurovision season. Not just because I'm like eternally optimistic or anything like that. Like I don't think it's that. Like I'm not an eternally optimistic person, but I'm liking our national selection so far as a whole. I feel like we've got enough information about our host city, not just, country, like our host city, and we're going to find more information out at the end of this month. We're going to have the allocation draw and all of that stuff. It's lots of news. And then they're also giving us some insight into, the team that's going to be putting together the show. I like that stuff, that they're actually naming the folks who are going to be responsible for the cameras and everything. It's really exciting. Hello. If you've never been to my channel before, welcome. If you love the Eurovision Song Contest, what are you waiting for? This is your opportunity to like this video and to subscribe, because we talk about Eurovision all day, every day. Yeah, I'm feeling like this is going to be a strong year. Because, like, let's be real. Last year wasn't a super strong year when we talk about the overall quality of the contest. And that's no shade to the artist. It's just I do think that there is this pendulum. And, with 2021 being such a strong year, sonically, such a strong year. And I think the show was good. I think it was a nice, slick show presentation that we had to consume. Yeah, I just think anything after that, like right after that, is going to feel a little bit different. But I think, this year, I think we're going to have some stuff that's going to be pretty strong. So yeah, I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this. So I don't even know where to start. I guess where we should start quickly is we've got three songs. We have three songs already for Eurovision 2023, which feels interesting. We've got three songs. We've got Albania in the mix. We got Ukraine in the mix. We've got Belgium in the mix. And I think it should go without saying that my favorite of all these songs is probably Ukraine's song. It's just my type of music. So that's like easily my favorite right now. But I think Albania's is very strong, very, very strong. So I like that we're getting ethnic. I like that we're getting a powerful female vocal. And I feel like this song really will stand out. So thank you all for joining and tuning in. It's so many people watching right now. This is so great. It feels good to be here to talk about this. We'll have to figure out another one for next month. But I do feel like we're in a weird quiet season right now. It's like we got slammed with stuff, and now it'll be a little bit quiet. We get to watch some of these national selections come to fruition. And so that'll be really good. So here we are. Okay. So I'm going to hop into these comments. So ESC Scott or Scoot is saying, love Belgium song. I can't lie. I don't think it's an issue of Belgium's song being bad. I just personally think it's a song that I'm like, well, if you are coming to win, you won't. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's no shade. That to me is just real tea. If you are coming to win, you will not be winning with this entry. And you know what? Guess what? Not everyone is going to come to win. We know that. That's the reality. Yeah, that's the reality. SC98 says, can we talk about MGP Semi 1 and Semi 2? Well, I know that Ulrike advanced, and then the Geronimo advanced, and then we had Dun to the Hills. I mean, the Queen of Kings. Run to the hills. Da, 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 da. No, it's the I'm the Queen of Kings. So, something like that. those advanced, did we lose anything that we're sad about? Did we? Did we lose anything that we were sad about? Carlos is saying Festival da Canção is very strong this year. I agree. So I have not filmed my reaction, but when FDC decided to drop um, clips of the songs on Twitter, I just went ahead and just listened. And so if you look at my Twitter, if you have the privilege of seeing my Twitter account, then you will know the songs that I already like from Festival da Canção. FDC, you will already know the songs that I like and the songs that I'm gravitating towards. I'm wondering if, once I have a chance to really, really dive into them, I'm wondering if that'll change. Obviously, the live performances will change, but overall, FDC is remaining the national selection I am most likely just to have the playlist on in my car. Just because it's just easy listening. Like I get through it, I get a little bit of surprises. It's just like a nice flow. So someone says react to UMK. I did. I actually filmed my reaction for UMK before this. I'm not going to react to it live because I'm not going to have this video taken down. It's interesting. So Cha Cha. Everyone's liking the Cha Cha song. Honestly, I just thought UMK was really strong all around. I thought that they were really strong last year as well when it came to consuming the content. I thought that they were really strong last year. I do think once we started seeing the performances live, it changed a little bit. Because there was definitely a song that gave me winner potential vibes, but then seeing it brought to life, the vocal just wasn't there. So I'm preparing myself just for that inevitable transference type of situation. But all in all, I just feel like Finland does so well, and I really do not understand like what happens when we get to Eurovision. Now, I will say the Rasmus last year, I think finished where they needed to finish. But if the group that came second place last year went to Eurovision, I would have been pissed if they were any less than like top 15 last year. I would have been pissed. And then I even think of Sara Alto. I feel like Monsters was ripped. Like it could have had more points than that. So it just feels like there's this weird trend with Finland, like where everyone's like sleeping on them as a Nordic. Everyone's just sleeping on Finland. And UMK, the show last year was amazing. I will be watching UMK this year. Let me just say it, I will be watching UMK this year. That show was great. That was a great way to spend my Saturday afternoon. Someone said, sing it away. But Sanya was not on the pitching key. So that's different. I'm not saying across the board. I'm not saying it across the board. Oscar, thank you so much. You said you love Norway's selection. Oh, so Ella and Kiara from there. Honestly, Norway's selection was good too. Norway's selection was very good. I will just say there was some ones in there that I was kind of like, nah, I'm not really feeling it. You know what I mean? Like, whereas I felt like with UMK, just showing everyone quality over quantity, y'all. We don't need to have 20 songs in the national selection. And honestly, sometimes I'm just like, look, if the slot if you're feeling like you need to fill slots, sometimes just skip it. I'd rather have the national selection that's like, these are the 6 best songs that we got in, and we're rolling with that. Like, we don't need to fill in like these 10 slots. And that's the benefit, I think, if you have somewhat of a national selection that's just like a one and done type of situation, other than like a national selection that is, over the course of some weeks, because then you get to the point where you're filling slots. And I think sonically, it then begins to feel like you're filling slots. You know what I'm saying? Let me hop into these comments. And also, I have to say, let me just say, if you want to join the conversation, all you have to do is DM me. Yes, just DM me on Instagram. And then with your question and or topic, you're not just coming up here and we just like, shooting the shit. We're not doing that. Not this time. not this time. No, no, have your topic and then we will hop into it because I feel like there's so much to cover. I'm going to hop into the comments. I'm going to leave up this thing. DM me on Instagram. DM me on Instagram. It's real easy. It's real easy. So we can do that. And let's talk because there truly is so much to cover. Okay. Let's see. So we have this. So Nicholas says, but that is TV format. They want to have a show for at least 2 to 3 hours at least. Maybe for these public broadcasters. But I will tell you, we all know everyone's attention spans are getting shorter and shorter and shorter. That's why TikTok is burning up the charts. Everyone is TikToking. So I think sometimes it's just okay to just do a one and done. Just a one and done. Yeah. I'm just saying. Willem says, what's your thoughts on San Marino getting over 1,000 song submissions? Well, one of my songs was one of those submissions, and I did advance. They did take my song and advance it, but the issue was I didn't want to sing it myself. I was like, do you have artists that you just have, lined up? Like, I don't want to represent San Marino. I'm an American. I'm not trying to show up like that. Not trying to show up like that. So yeah, okay. Um, Bruce asked, do you have a personal favorite song of all the national finals released so far? Short answer, I would say no. I don't necessarily have a personal favorite right now. And the reason why I don't have a personal favorite right now is because I am still in my state of not wanting to get my feelings hurt. Okay. I don't want to be deeply following a lot of these national selections, getting my hopes up, building my dreams of that song prospectively, going off to the Eurovision Song Contest, and then it doesn't happen. So I don't feel that I don't think I am not allowing myself to bond too deeply with these songs. But I will say there is a song from Estilau. I don't even know if it made it to the final. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Honestly, right now, but I would say this. Right now, Estilau probably is my national. I mean, UMK just dropped, so I haven't had enough time to like really, really bond. But like Estilau, I've been like listening to that playlist on a loop. That song is probably I guess just off the fact that I'm like it's stuck with me. I've been singing it. I actually woke up this morning with it in my head, which is always like a thing, but I'm not necessarily saying that song will be there. So everyone is assuring me that yes, she made it. I don't know if Estonia is going to go with that one. I'm not even saying Estonia has to go with that one, but I just personally am really, really liking that song. And like sonically, when I listen to a full playlist, Estonia's I can kind of let ride. But I'm not going to lie, FDC is probably gonna trump it just because it always inevitably happens like that for me. That just Festival.Consal just ends up the one that I kind of end up playing it on a loop. So yeah. So have you heard some of the Festival.Consal songs? Actually, you know what I can do? Let's get a little bit creative here. And I am going to I have to go to my profile on my Twitter because I can just tell you, like straight up here, the Festival.Consal songs that I liked. So at least I think I can. Okay. Toop. I think I can. Or maybe I can't. I retweeted. Let's see. I'm like, I haven't tweeted that much since we're doing this. And again, the pitch is still coming through. Oh, why is it not showing my retweets? This is weird. Did like Festival.Consal like delete the original tweets? Oh my goodness, it's so many people. Ah I'm I'm like oh, y'all are just going off in the comments. Going off. UMK in general is serving good quality songs this year, of course. Um, what's your top three right now? I already said that. Ukraine, Albania, Belgium. Kind of obvious though, right? Can we talk about Eurosong quickly? We can. I'll just tell you, I think I'm team I like Connolly, and then I'm liking the blonde. The blonde. L name. I want to call her Lydia. That's not her name. That's not her name. Um oh, someone said FDC blocked the songs on Twitter. Well, that's a shame. They should rethink that because that was how I clocked the songs that I liked. So now I'm going to have to go pull up the list. Pull up the list. Here we go. And I'm probably going to miss one that I liked, but I liked a lot. I liked a lot. Why did they do that? Wasn't it from their own? Oh, maybe it was from someone else's account. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? Some of these folks, it's like y'all don't want any promotion. You don't want anybody talking about your stuff. It's weird. Um, okay. So I'm pulling up Festival da Cavall. Okay. Um, so oh wait. Okay. The comments are coming way too fast. I need to y'all are going off. Okay. Oscar again. I want Daria to represent Poland, honestly. Okay. Oh, and then I have another one. Thank you, Oscar. Thank you. Um, Don, thoughts on France? I like Lazar's music, but I hope she brings something impactful enough. I will just say the most recent track that she released, I thought was mid. I thought was regular. Someone did send me a track that she did that was sort of cool. It was her in a hat and very dramatic, kind of chanson styled. I don't think that France should try chanson again so soon. Personally, I just wouldn't. If I was in the delegation, I would want to mix it up a little bit. Um, uh, yeah, I'm kind of like, it's one of those scenarios where I'm sort of like, okay, you know what I mean? I didn't feel like the announcement really was like, "Oh wow, this is so exciting. I cannot wait for this." Like it was just more like, "Okay, I'm curious to see the song." I'm curious to hear the song. SC98. Do you think Ulrike is Eurovision competitive? So well, short answer, not really, because I just don't think that a power ballad is going to win Eurovision 2023. And this is, it's a power ballad, well executed. I love the outfit, the two pieces. She sounds amazing, as to be expected. It's Ulrike. Um, and I like the song. I would say it's probably on par with Attention. I don't think it's not a step down or anything. I just am a little bit I just don't know if it'll win. I think it'll qualify. I think it's a song that will qualify. Her vocal is there. It's impactful, but I wasn't necessarily getting winner potential from it. If that answers. I just I'm not there. So Saul says Ulrike won't win, but potential top 5. Top 10 is still good. Um Here we go. Christian says, I feel Ulrike is a bit overrated. I mean, look, like, I'm excited to see her back. I've seen the woman in person. I have met her. She's in my theme song. The energy that she brings, I'm like, why can't we give this girl the bop that she clearly so desires? She's got so much energy and life that she doesn't really get to showcase in a power ballad. So I would love to see that for her maybe in the future. I know she's done a bop before when she was young, but I want that womanly like bop where she can like dip and do it because she's a girl that can dip and do it. That's all I'm gonna say. Um, okay, Antonio, what's your opinion on Nevera Dora? Yes, I love it. I reacted to Dora. You can hop into that reaction. So I'm like, go off. Yeah, I like it. If it went to Eurovision, I think it could do very well. Very well. Nicola, whoever host's gonna be, they better do a better job than 2020, except Alessandro, he did a great job. Yeah, I do think, well, honestly, hold on. Whatever hosts we have this year, and I hate to break it to you, it'll be better than next year, no matter what. Lying down, it'll be better. Script will be tighter. Um, yeah, it'll just be better. It will be. It's just the BBC has a nice body of folks to pick from. I do still think we go with the joint hosting situation. I think we still do Ukraine, like maybe to Ukraine, to UK, something like that. A pairing, I think that would be good. Antonio says Ulrike is bordering between classic and cliche with that staging. I mean, I think it fits. It fits. It fits. You don't want to do too much. Um. Okay. Uh, ESC Scoot or Scott says Ulrike's song will win MGP. Will it win MGP? Will it? Because MGP is strong. There's lots of options there. I wouldn't just say that she's a shoe in just because she won before. So, and there's still weeks. We still need things to be released. Okay, Bruce says Ulrike's song might be slightly cliche, but she elevates it with the package for me. Can make it, can't, like maybe you're meaning like it's a make it or break it song, not a winner, but easy qualifier and a good score. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Um, Okay, Bruno. From what I heard about the French delegation, they are aiming for the victory this year. So I'm curious to see what they come with. Okay, okay. Let's get that song. Let's get that song. France is hit or miss for me, and I will say, I guess I might be side eyeing them a little bit because again, why abandon Destination Eurovision? Even though France didn't do that well last year, it wasn't because of the format of the national selection. I mean, I just, if you're gonna go into like the last, so they went internal in 2020 with that foolishness. Good looking guy, great vocalist. The song was generic and bland. Come on, it wasn't gonna do nothing at Eurovision. So that was internal. So I'm concerned. I'm concerned, but we'll see. Um, David, Alicia, have you heard Brunette's song? She's likely to represent Armenia. No, I don't know who that is. I'll Google it. I will Google. Wisteria, do you think Hurricane with a new lineup returning is too soon? Or you think that that would be good for their careers to break through regionally more as the last lineup? I mean, it's a new lineup. So it's not, even though it's the same name, it's not really, the same girls. So I say no. I think that this is good. Break through and come through with the girl group energy because we always need it. Uh Val Strange is saying BBC is top notch in producing shows. Absolutely. Absolutely. ESC Scott need to get Rylan to host. Here's the thing with Rylan and AJ doing the allocation draw, to me, what that indicates is that the two of them might be our green room talk show people and potential turquoise carpet hosts. That's what that indicates to me. Not hosting on the stage, which is funny. If that happens, it would be kind of dope because I basically said that I think Rylan would be best suited and utilized as that green room host because they've sort of turned it into this like more chat show styled situation. So I think Rylan would really shine there and obviously on the turquoise carpet, obviously. And then also like could be in some skits and stuff like that. So um, Faith said there's a rumor that it's two British hosts and two Ukrainian hosts. Well, I'll tell you where that rumor started with me. I said it. I said it. It's not a rumor. I just said it. I said that I thought that that would be a good idea. So if it comes to fruition, wonderful. Wonderful. Mahosh, Latvian here. So do you think if Latvia sends inspo, they'll qualify? I think I liked inspo. Let me hop back and I didn't forget about Festival Doc South too. So don't let's I didn't forget. I will hop over. Um and talk about that. But inspo, just so I'm sure how I'm positive, I did listen to all the songs for like Latvia's, like all the way through. Um, let's go. Let's do Latvia. And I hear, yeah, everyone's talking about this cha cha song. I reacted to all the songs from UMK. I will post that reaction after this live stream. And do do do. Here we go. I actually really liked what Latvia, and I mean, of course, it was just the snippets, but I liked what Latvia was serving. I was hopeful about it. Everybody, I think, was just downing it just because it was easy to do so because Latvia's their track record hasn't been so great. Um, but here we go. So inspo, I just want to. Oh yeah. Inspo, yes, inspo is qualifying. Inspo is a qualifier, if not winner potential at Eurovision. Yes. I just needed my memory jog. Yes. If not winner potential, depending upon how they decide to bring it to life on the stage. Inspo song is great. Y'all sleeping on Latvia irked me a little bit. irks me a little bit. But of course I was reacting to the snippets. But then once I listened to like the lineup, I still was feeling inspo. Um I I think yeah, inspo was probably my favorite. Yeah. Yeah, go back and watch the reaction. Because I ended up just being like, yeah, my first instinct was right. I liked all the ones that I liked. Um, okay. So Patrick says I think Europe is going to get behind a more happy song this year. I just can't see a sad song winning. I don't know about sad, but I do think we're going to need some with a beat. I think there will need to be a beat. Beat. Yeah. Um Kevin, I think Ireland have something to prove this year, and the Euro song finalists prove it. Look, I'll just say, first of all, the variety that we were served with the songs already to me was the indicator that it was like, oh, thank you so much. Like it just like the sonic variety was great. And then I would say, so Ireland, just because I want to be clear on this, I think I kind of said my piece already, but Connolly I like, and I liked I just want to get the name correct. Layla Jane. Connolly and Layla Jane is what I would go for if I were in Ireland. I like Aggie. I don't know. It's just Layla Jane's, it feels indie. It feels like her. It feels authentic. I think the staging could be super minimalistic and just like kind of cool. And just kind of following along the lines of the way that she was sort of like presenting herself in the music video. I would go with one of those. Colony, we have to see it live. We have to see it live, but could be a moment. Could be a moment. Someone says Queen of Kings is gaining momentum. Okay. I did watch the performance of it, and I think I have some styling questions just overall for the package. My fear with Norway is that song is a little kitsch. And I think Norway is in a little bit of like a kitsch mode. And I just would want to mix it up if I was them. Tix was kitsch, you know, uh, Subwoofer kitsch, fun, well produced song, but kitsch. I would just want to mix it up. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Um, Deep says, I hope Ireland doesn't send that boy band. Actually, I liked that song though. I liked that song, and it sounds radio friendly, y'all. It has that anthemic quality, and their aesthetic feels very modern. So yeah, I wouldn't hate that. Um, okay. Queen of Kings sounds like a derivative Ava Max song. It sounds like "Run to the Hills," and even that song people said sounded like something else. So I don't know. I like that it's fun. She hit her notes. Her vocal tone is challenging for me personally. It's not bad. It's just not necessarily like I couldn't do it on an album. I couldn't do it on an album personally. Um, do you think Venom for Estonia would give them a good result in the final? Y'all, I don't think I'm a huge Venom fan. I know like I've seen a lot of people talking about it, and really Esti Lau is probably like I think I've said this before. It's the national selection I really have like listened to the most. Like Venom is okay, but to me it's not elevating the genre, and I just feel like Esti Lau has other things there that are stronger, more unique if they want to win, which I believe that they do. So let's go through Estee Lau real quick. Janik is a no. I mean, or maybe some of these people didn't even advance. Elip, that's a no. For Pretty Girl is two. Nika Costa, she thought we forgot. And am I set her free like a fella? It will be. We didn't forget Pretty Girl. So it's a no. And then Unicorn by yeah, that's a no. That's a no. But I don't even know if that advanced. No, hold on. Um, I liked the Neon Letters song. Um, that one was cute, but not for Eurovision. Not if we're trying to win. Venom is okay. It's just again, it's not elevating the genre for me. We're talking about a win. It feels there's a safeness to it. I actually like that in Andrea's room. I like monsters. If I wanted rock from Estonia, I like not afraid of the monsters stepping in my bed and I want a mirror. And then you need to move on. Might be too low key for some, but sonically it's just right up my alley. Annette. And then yeah, yeah, so we can stick with that. Um oh, and I like the na 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 na. I like that. Um Bad Philosophy was a no. And um ML's got so good you're so good at what you do. That's just gonna be my song. I'll just be listening to it for years. I'll just be listening to it. And to be fair with Esty Lau, this is Sissy's best that I think she's given us, which is good. You want to come back and elevate, not like, oh, I like what she did last time better. Sissy is elevating. Sissy will qualify. Like this is to me, Lighthouse feels like a song that will qualify. It also feels very current. It's what the girls are listening to nowadays. So I think what Sissy is serving is great. I'm feeling it. Uh, but it won't win. It won't win Eurovision. But it's good. It's something special about it. Yeah, I like it. And then oh, and I actually liked Whiskey Won't Forget. In Estonia, sometimes y'all like sending like the boring, like cute enough guy singing like a well produced track. I wouldn't be mad at y'all for Whiskey Won't Forget. That one was good. That one was good. Okay, everyone seems to just want to talk about UMK, so maybe we should just get deep in UMK. I don't know. Let me hop up like these comments. Um, let's see. I'll hop in the comments before we pivot. The same Monsters is a better song than Venom. Venom just to me it's not giving me anything different. At least the bedwetters are giving me aesthetics. They're giving me visuals. They're giving me a point of view that feels unique, to them. I mean, I like Venom. I don't think is anything wrong with it, but I as strong as Esty Lau was for me, and as much as I liked all of the tracks, I wouldn't say that Venom was the one screaming to me winner potential of the whole for me personally. Oh, what about Alika? Yeah, I like that song. Yeah, I like that. Bridges. Yeah, Bridges is cool. It's just not. It's not. It's. I wouldn't say it's my favorite personally, but Bridges is great. Bridges is a special song. Bridges is something that I'm like, ooh, ooh, winner potential. Yeah, I would say that. I would say that about Alika. Um, Kevin, Ireland need to go with Adji based entirely on the fact that the public only votes in the. No. Y'all need to really reorient yourselves to the televoting scores of the last, like, hone in on the last, like, 4 years of televoting scores. Austria didn't qualify last year. Lest we forget. Lest we forget. Um, Wait, oh my God, Alicia not saying bad philosophy is a no when you sang it earlier. No, I sang Miels. Da 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 da. You're so good at what you do. That's the song that I like from SD Lau. That's stuck in my head. Yeah, not bad philosophy. No, no, I don't. No, no. Um, do I like? Yeah, I like that song. I don't think it'll win SD Lau though. I don't think it's gonna win SD Lau, but I like it. I like it. Um, so don't tell me this because I haven't reacted to Denmark. So Rye is telling me that Denmark's song selection is awful. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me that. No, don't tell me that. I don't know. Um who am I rooting for in UMK? Yeah, so I guess yeah, let's we can talk about UMK. Oh my goodness, so many comments. Y'all are popping off with the comments. Okay, everyone is just talking about UMK. Okay, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Hold on real quick cuz I just yeah. Yeah, let's talk about UMK. Um okay. Someone said, "Do I want to react live to Denmark's selection?" Because, and I will say no, and I'll tell you why. Because I don't want all of the hard work of the last 37 minutes to be ruined by a copyright strike, especially if the selection's not even good. So then it's like the video gets taken down off copyright, and I ain't even like nothing, and this whole stream just goes away, disappears into oblivion. Um, so let me so from UMK, honestly with UMK, I like so I just did my reaction before this we came here. I liked everything. I liked all the songs. All the songs. So I know y'all talking about cha-cha, but all the songs were good. So let's not get our hopes so high for cha-cha that then we rag on some songs that are actually good though. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's all I want to do. Okay. So let's just here we go. With UMK, I will give you my quick down and dirty thoughts. Um I am I'm feeling I'm feeling the No Business on the Dance Floor song. It's cute, but we're not sending it to Eurovision, okay? You know what I mean? It's cute, it's good, we're not sending it to Eurovision. Um okay, this song Hoida Moot, Hoida Moot. Y'all work with me. Hoida Moot, you know what I'm talking about. Benjamin, I was feeling that. I liked it and I liked the aesthetic that I was getting from the visual. That one actually, we could maybe send it to Eurovision because I would trust Finland to stage it right. Um, I like Girls Like You. I do like Girls Like You, but I think we don't send it to Eurovision if we're talking about a win. Okay? I like Girls Like You, but we're not sending it to Eurovision if we want to win. Cha Cha, we're gonna pull up later. We're gonna do a live reaction to Cha Cha. I'll play a little bit of Cha Cha. We'll do that. It's good. We could send it to Eurovision. I actually liked. I actually think on first listen, I connected to the Kuma song more than Cha Cha. Just saying off first listen, I was feeling it. Um, and then Portion Boys, I liked that, and it's fun. So not for Eurovision, but not for Eurovision. Okay, so that's my down and dirty thoughts on UMK. So don't ask me no more. But we are gonna pull up whatever this cha cha song that y'all are just so deeply invested in. So we're gonna pull up cha cha. Here we go. Theater mode. Here we go. Okay. We're gonna pull up cha cha. All right. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for it? Oh, and Lexandra. Let me just say this. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm comparing Cha Cha to homegirl Lexandra. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Alexandra, maybe it's like oh, it's like Alexandra. It's like a cool spelling. Why are we doing this, y'all? Can't we just can it just be Alexandra? Um but no, I'm comparing it to that. I really really like that track. Alexandra. I just reacted like I just did the reaction. So, here we go. Um we're going to collectively react to Cha Cha. You will see how I'm feeling about Cha Cha in particular. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. All right. Okay. All right. We're going to make it a little bit smaller. And I'm going to have to. Okay. So if I get dinged on this because of y'all, like, I'm really not doing this anymore. Like, for real. Okay. 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 I already like it. Yeah, this is already great. And Finland will stage this correctly. No, I don't even need no more. Is that all we needed to do? Is that all we needed to do? Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, and I already heard this. Oh, I'm into this. Yeah, I'm into this. I don't need it. I don't need it anymore. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. We're done. We're done. We're done sharing screen. Yeah, it doesn't take that much, y'all. Um, yeah, it doesn't take that much. It doesn't take that much. Andrew, expert. You can mute the audio of the song. Do you know that they ding you because they can see the video playing and they'll just ding you just off of seeing it? So even if you have the audio muted, it'll still say that you took the content. Yeah. Um, yeah, this is the world we live in. Cha cha for the damn win, please, Finland. I love Robin, but this is the one. It's such an amazing song. Um, Costa, Alesia, your instincts are strong. I mean, I'm telling you, it doesn't take that much. It really doesn't take that much to figure out whether something's going to be good or not, especially when production is good. You know, when you have good production, it's yeah. Cha Cha is way more friendly, way more winner friendly than Musica. Honestly, I feel I guess y'all are comparing maybe aesthetics, but sonically, this isn't giving me that. Like maybe in the same like bucket genre of like what electronic music, but you know, different subgenres. But I mean, honestly, I just need y'all to stop playing Finland because that's what ends up happening. Um, yeah, someone said Finland needs a break from rock, perhaps, but also play to your strengths. If you do well with something, I say don't abandon ship on that. Don't abandon ship. Any chance for Renovich says any chance for a win from countries that have already pre-selected their singers but yet to reveal the song? I'm checking for Slovenia. You're not listening to the podcast. You need to listen to the Eurovision for Real podcast. Um, I'm checking for Slovenia. I'm checking for Slovenia. I think it's too soon for the Netherlands to win again. Personally, I just, I just do. I think it's just a little too soon for them. But I think it will. I think that they will do a nice showing this year. Um, yeah. Someone says crazy because other creators react to full song audio and visual and don't get blocked. Check how many followers they have. That's the first thing you have to do. Check how many followers they have, and yeah, check how many followers. Typically, they have less. I will just say people are like I feel like people come to my content and actively, it's not even like the system just picks it up. There are active people or record companies or whatever who like go to my page, see it, and then report it actively. So yeah. Uh yeah. What do we have to say? Um Anita, thank you. check out the podcast. I got a new podcast dropping this weekend probably. Thoughts on Israel. Listen to the podcast. I've talked about Israel because Israel we had it so early. So like I feel like I've done a lot on Israel. Um, yeah, let's shift to FDC. Best fan Eurovision. How do you feel about Claudia Pasquale? I love the song. It's one of the songs that I did retweet on there. I have to say, I'm Festival Duck and Sal. Come on, y'all really blocked it? I retweeted all the ones I liked. I retweeted all the ones I liked. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So let me see if I can identify the ones that I liked. So I think I liked maybe actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to the YouTube page. I will say I think FDC could benefit from truncating their selection a little bit because to me, even though there was a lot that I liked, there were some that I just was like DOA at Eurovision at least. You know, if this was like San Remo, where it's like, this is just our music selection, a music festival, then, you can kind of deal with that because it's like, well, this isn't really about Eurovision, but it is. Like for the FDC, to a certain degree is. So let's go through. Yeah, I'm gonna just go through because I can tell you because now I'm at their page. So I can tell you which ones I liked. I think I liked Mimi Cat. I liked Mimi Cat. That one was really interesting. Um, I liked Evandro. I liked Evandro. I liked Esse Povo. Esse Povo. I liked. Edmundo. Liked Edmundo. Yes. I liked Claudia's track. Claudia's track felt special. All of these are ones that somewhat felt special to me, and I liked Ban- uh, uh, Bandua. Bandua. I liked definitely. I liked April, but we're not sending it to Eurovision. I liked it, but we're not sending it to Eurovision. Yeah. Um. Yeah. So that's off the top. I think I'm missing one though. I'm gonna click. Hold on. Let me click on this. Yeah, because there was one that I was like, oh, I kind of liked. So let's see. I'm trying to see if this one. Here we go. Okay. Oh, I liked. You Can't Win, Charlie Brown. It's low key, but it felt special. It had that special feel. Oh, I'm telling y'all, FDC is gonna be my playlist to beat, as per usual. Um. Oh, I liked Neon Soho, Endless World. It was giving me that Kate Bush feel. I love Kate Bush. So it's giving me that like Kate Bush, like maybe even a little bit of like Bjork with the experimental track. That great. Liked that song. Um yeah, so I really did. I really did. So number one in the scoreboard app is Barbara. Oh, I think I liked Barbara. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Wait. Barbara? Barbara Tinka. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. I think I like this song. Hold on. Let's see. I just have to remind myself. Oh, I did like this song. It's one of those songs that makes me nervous, though. It makes me nervous for how Europe will treat it. Um, but I liked it. Yeah, I like Barbara too. Yeah, it's so many. I'm telling you, FDC just does the things that I like. It's just the music that I just listen. Um, Alicia, do you like Regina by Aiden? I do. Yeah, I did. I also, but I will say, like, although Malta's national selection was giving us mostly filler music, dated tracks, color by numbers, inspo pop hits. Um, I will say that I will say y'all are sleeping on Ryan and y'all are sleeping on Mikael from Malta. And then there were two female vocalists. I don't think people are sleeping on them, but I think the fandom is just collectively like Aiden's back. It should be Regina. But guess what? He didn't win last year. So I don't know. I wouldn't just be getting my hopes up. Getting my hopes up. Um Almost Famous. Do you think Croatia should just stick to native ballads instead of constantly trying to fit in with Englishments? Is Croatia trying to fit in with Englishments? Are they? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that there's like a nice bit of variety at Dora this year. And I mean, really, the songs that I like the most from Dora aren't in English. So I don't know. Do you? Do you? Do you? Um, Blue Zone. I really like Nathan. Which one was Nathan? I think I remember. Hold on. So Nathan. Let's see. Hold on. Nathan, Creeping Walls. I think for me, I didn't hate the song, but I was iffy on the delivery when I heard it. I was iffy on the delivery, and yeah, yeah, the delivery and the production value sonically of the track. That's what it is. Um, Okay. Costa says, I just think we need some music writing and production lessons for the people of Malta because they have the vocalists, but I agree with you. Mostly what was hurting the national selection for me, I don't even think was really the songs. It was the production. It sounded like GarageBand. And I say this as someone who makes music on GarageBand. But I am one person sitting in my basement with one instrument making music on GarageBand. I am expecting for a national selection, if we have musical artists, to be giving me quality production. That's just my expectancy. And the thing is, even if you can't achieve that at the national selection, you will have to achieve that effect once you get in the mix at Eurovision, if it is qualification that you seek. And let's not even get started talking about a win because hello, everybody in Malta can sing. Everybody in Malta can sing. It's this big. Everybody there can sing. Period. Um, what do you think about Patricia Hush? Winner potential. Did you watch the reaction video? Winner potential. Period. Period. We haven't talked about Benidorm. We have not talked about hold on. Best fan. Sorry to bring up Pascalia. Did you listen to the full song? Yes, I've listened to all the FDC songs. I've listened to all of them. I said I liked it. I'm there. Um, Hold on. So Antonio says, I don't know if it's because the Benidorm songs have been out for so long, but they haven't held up for me. You kind of took the words out of my mouth. Again, I am bathing in Esti Lau. I think UMK is going to pull me. UMK is going to pull me over. But I'll tell you this with Benidorm. Let's go here. Let's because we talked about Festival d'Arkansas. Let's talk a little bit about Benidorm. Because after I bathed myself in Benidorm and let time pass a little bit, let some time pass, I will say, and I think I tweeted this, so this is not, I guess, groundbreaking per se. But with Benidorm, from my perspective, there's like maybe four options. But if we want to get critical, if we want to be, if because honestly, when I talk about Spain, I'm talking about Spain could win Eurovision this year if they want to, which I believe that they do. So I think so let's just disclaimer this. We are talking about winner potential. We're not talking about showing up and doing well. We're talking about doing the song that could give us the win because we know Spain wants to win. Okay? So let's start from there. Let's start from there. With Benidorm, if we get real, if we get real about our options, okay? If we get real about our options, I think there are three solid ones. Three solid ones. Now, of course, yes, disclaimer, disclaimer, we have to see it live. Like, can I stop having to say that? Because it really gets annoying. Like, at the end, like when you do a reaction video and then someone is in the or multiple people are in the comments, like, well, we won't really know until we see it live. Duh, duh. Duh, we won't know until we see it live, of course. Come on now, y'all. I didn't wake up and start doing this yesterday. Like, duh, it'll change. Come on now. So, if we're talking about winner potential, Alice Wonder is giving us a song that is special. It's a song that I don't think any other country will send. So we know instantly it's standing out. It's standing out. I think the song is also experimental enough. I like the fact we've got native language in the building. It's ethereal, it's dreamy. Spain has not always done well when it comes to staging, but hopefully in the shadow of Chanel, we won't have that issue. So we can start from there. Alice Wonder, I'm into it. Blanca's song is good, but I have Blanca as kind of like my fourth place. It's good, but I'm talking of a win. I'm talking of a win. And who gets that edge for me is Fusa. Current, modern. This is like the follow-up you want to Måneskin in a way. You know what I mean? That feels fresh. That feels like, oh, this could propel, Homegirl into like international stardom. Like if that's where we want to live, if that's the space, if that's the space we want to live, we could live it. We could live it with Blanca and Fusa. No, sorry, Fusa, Mi Familia. Blanca, I like. It's just I'm giving the edge to Fusa. And my second place is Agony. I I just feel like Spain will execute it well. And I feel like there's something about it that just it doesn't feel forced. It's something about Agony song that I think the comparisons to I Am, the difference is one thing feels a little bit forced and put on, the other feels a little bit more organic. And I think Agony is giving me something that feels organic. Um, yeah. Sergio, love me familia. I'm worried for the juries because the song feels a bit unstructured and juries tend to punish that. Here's the thing. Remember, we're now living in the world where you don't even have to come top three to, win the jury. I mean, Måneskin wasn't top three with the jury, so we just need the televote. And to me, Fusa's giving us something that just feels current. Blue Zone says Agony is unlike anything else. You says Fusa Madre. Ah, yes. Costa says, I just wish Agony gave us a hook. Well, look, if Chanel can revamp, Agony could. Agony could do well. Ooh, that's what I'm gonna call you. Ooh, says personally, I don't feel Alice Wonder will do well with the jury. It's giving like 10th to 13th overall. Allow the jury to surprise you. Remember, John's Tears. John's Tears won the jury. Lest we forget, and that song is, I wouldn't say is very, yeah. I wouldn't say that John's Tears was formulaic in any way, and I think sort of had that indie sonic vibe. Yeah. Yeah. So I'd say that. Um, oh, someone asked, let's talk about Megara. Good. I like it. I like it. I think it's still tops, but talking about I don't think I get win from Megara. I think I get like top 10. top 15, but I don't think that I'm getting the win. Music lover is making predictions in the comments. Lazaro will be one of the faves to win, depending upon the song. Depending upon the song. Uh, Beckett, do you think we've heard the Eurovision winner yet? I'm just not deep enough in the national selections to say that. I'm not deep enough in the national selections to say that. I think. I think. But someone said, "Did Spain ever send medal to Eurovision?" Comments, get on it. Um Olaf, what's the best and worst national final to you this year? Um Let me think about that. Let me think about that. Give me 10 seconds to think about that. And I will be right. Okay. The best and worst national final this year. Well, and we have to say so far, this is January 20th at 3 p.m. Well, the worst is probably easy. Um, it's Malta. And really it's because they they decided to go for quantity over quality. It's too many. It's too many things in there. And if they had just whittled down to the seven best, then we might not be in that space. The best, and FDC just dropped, UMK just dropped, so I don't really feel like it's even fair to include them. I haven't really had the time to like dive in. But I would say for me, SD Lau feels like the most sonic thread and like cohesive for me. Mm, yeah. Because even with Norway, there are some in there that I just am like, I have just no interest. And real talk, I'll just go on and say, Geronimo. Like I'm just not the demographic for anything like that. Any of the if you're gonna be a yeah, oof, ooh, I saw a clip of that and like I was just like, oh, I didn't even know it was all of this and because I can't even get down the line. So I think for me, Estila, just because it's just more of my stuff. Like I've dipped into those longer, but it's kind of weird because I just feel like with Benidorm, I'm just ignoring all the rest of the ones outside of like five songs. Like there's just five songs of Benidorm that I'm like, this is all I want to consume. I don't have time for the rest. These five are the ones that I want, and I'm sort of I'm moving forward with that. And I will just say in my five, even though I don't want this to win and it probably shouldn't go to Eurovision, Femme, give me that girl group energy. Give it to me. Give it to me. Um, Music lover, what do you think about Ukraine this year? You don't listen to the podcast. I've talked a whole bunch about what I think about Ukraine, and I have a whole reaction video covering just that. Um, Antonio says best national final for me is Estonia and Dora. Worst is Spain. Worst is Spain. Oh, come on, come on. That's hard. That's hard. That's hard. Yes, a fem is just giving me that girl group energy that I need. So yeah, for me, I think it's just Estonia because it's just I really have been able to dive into it, but I know that this will change. I have more time to hop into UMK. Like to me, UMK is too soon, and I don't know if I really like the drip drop song release that they did. In a way, I think it was good for the artists. So overall, I'm like, oh, okay, I get it because I think those artists had that opportunity to shine as opposed to just us getting like the full batch. And UMK, because they really do value quality over quantity, I think they have the ability to do that. And I do think other countries that do sort of already have that tight knit format, like a Latvia, should consider doing that, doing the drip drop release of the tracks as opposed to giving us all in the batch because, yeah. And, yeah, so someone asked, "Are you looking forward to the Czech Republic?" So yes, of course. Again, another country that is doing it Right. Quality over quantity. Like Czech Republic's doing dope things. So yeah. Um uh I don't know. We will see. We will see. Eurovision Battle says SC Loud definitely the best, Malta probably the poorest, and Ireland the most improved for me. Still not great, but improved. I think. I mean, honestly, with Ireland, I feel like people just they're showing effort. They're showing that it's like, look, we want to be in this. Like we're trying to do this. Like so I think the abject hate and like not abject hate, I should say, but I think the discounting Ireland just based off of their current track record isn't really fair and it isn't productive to the discussion of how they do better. And we need to start orienting ourselves back in that place. Oh my goodness, it was so good to chat with y'all. We have to do this again. Maybe I need to do this sooner than just waiting till February. What do y'all think? Like, do we need to come back next Friday? Because it'll be a little bit quieter. We'll have more time to digest UMK, see like where the trends are kind of going. Like, I feel like at Festival da Cancel, like I'll have more time to have like really absorbed that. Like, I just feel like right now it's so much to like talk about. Oh yes, and like we didn't even talk about Moldova. Yeah, like Moldova, they've got like some heavy hitters coming back. Heavy hitters coming back. There's so much to talk about. So, yes, actually, you know what? We might have to come back next Friday. This was a good time for you. It looks like from the viewers, this was a good time for you. So, I think we'll have to come back maybe next Friday. Yes. Yes, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna come back. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching this on the replay, oh my goodness, you probably missed it because maybe you're not subscribed. So please like this video and subscribe. I've got so much content coming for you. And yes, I am going to drop my UMK reaction literally probably within the next 2 hours, not even, maybe just 1 hour, because I already did my reaction to UMK. So I will bring that to you so that you can dive into it. And yeah, and then I'll have another week just really, I really want to get into FDC. I want to dive into that. I really want to give UMK the time that it needs for me to like really have the songs percolate through me. Because again, I said last year that UMK was actually like my favorite national selection. I thought Benidorm was good. Benidorm was strong. Don't get me wrong. Benidorm was strong. And like I say about Norway, I think at this point, y'all just think Norway is like really, really good. I don't know. The results end up hurting kind of the overall selection because, like with Subwoolfer last year, not saying I was mad at that at the winner. Obviously, I like that song. I was like, this is the one. This is who you need to send to Eurovision. But I feel like it just felt almost like we're doing this whole long process just to have who we think will win kind of thing, which I think hurts the momentum overall for that artist and their trajectory into the song contest. So I think that that's something to think about. Um, and yeah, so I really want to give some of these other countries like the brain space, and I don't want to speak too soon on certain things. Like UMK feels too soon, FDC feels too soon. But even still, y'all know I'm not getting myself too deep in these national selections because I don't want my feelings hurt. I don't want my feelings hurt. And it's crazy because I always end up kind of liking Esti Lau. And then they always pick the song that I don't like. So then I'm probably going to be bitter again this year. But you know what? I'm bitter for you because I love Eurovision. And yeah, I think we'll just have to talk next week. So I'll be back. Actually, wait. I might not be able to be back. Oh no. I could do it like in the afternoon. I could do it in the afternoon next week. We're going to do it. I'm going to be back. I'm going to be back next week. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining the conversation. I am so excited for Eurovision 2023. This is going to be an exciting year. It's going to be a strong year, quality year. I'm speaking it. Bye.